What's going on, guys? Welcome back to RC Everyday. It's Tamiya time again, and I've finally found one of these. I've been after the Castrol Celica for a while now, and I had the Repsol one. I got it a couple years ago, got a really good deal on that one. And this one, of course, is not without flaws. It's got a few things on it, but it is in fantastic shape, both the chassis and the body. And I got another one in the background that's not in good shape at all. So we're going to start taking a look at that one, see what we actually got. Right, so this, I got this pretty dirt cheap. It was just about $100 shipped, and it's pretty rough. The body's pretty sad. You know, by looking at it, those aren't the right wheels for it. And if you know about these cars, those wheels are for the Nissan Skyline, which I believe was R32, and it came with those wheels, and it was gray box art, and it was a TA01. So definitely not the right chassis for the body, but I think we still got a good chassis out of the deal. So the body has some of the details. We're missing the wing. We've got the front headlights, the mirrors, and the roof scoop, all in good shape, just severely yellowed. But I don't know what the plan is with this body. It's not. There's no major cracks or damage, but it's not pretty by any means. I was kind of thinking about maybe just peeling all the stickers off, cleaning it up, and just doing it like a flat black or something on the outside and making a driver quality body out of it. Take that back. There is some damage here on this corner. It's split, but it's not structural. Looks like there was a rip there that was repaired. So, you know, it is what it is. But this piece, imagine that's pretty hard to find, the mirrors and stuff, so we've got some valuable parts out of it. But body wasn't the main thing, and for the price, I think I got a pretty good deal. So what we've got underneath is a TA01. And the TA01, you can tell the chassis is longer itself. It's got this honeycomb pattern in the bottom, and it is a light gray one. I've seen these in black. The DF01s, I think, from the buggies had these in black. This is a gray one. This is original. It's even got a separate piece here for the on and off switch. You can take that out, mount your switch to it, and install it. And we've got all the control arms. We got drive shafts, gears, and everything feel pretty good. Drive shaft, the main four-wheel drive shaft is bent a little bit. Not a big deal. I've got some of those. But the only thing I'm not liking is it's got this carbon fiber stick-on protector on the bottom, and those are notoriously hard to peel off. And I'm curious what's underneath it. Oh, it's already coming off. Maybe it's not going to be that bad. It's got some pretty deep gouges in it. But it is peeling off better than I thought it would, so that's one thing. Whether it's a good thing or not, I don't know. Let's see. I can do this. It's pretty scratched. Not too bad though. I've got worse. Definitely got worse cars. But I wasn't intending on doing this right now. I just wanted to look at the bottom, but we'll take a gander. Oh, they even stuck it up here on this wing thing. Well, that's not too bad. Let this jump off of here. I'm glad it's coming off at least. I don't know what I'm going to do with this chassis yet. Definitely probably not keeping that body on it. But that's not too bad. It's got one little gouge back here. It's pretty deep. The rest of it's pretty fine. But wheels aren't in bad shape. There's a little bit of curb rash. Did not come with shocks. We do have the servo saver. Everything's still in it. No servo mounts. Missing the little battery retainer. But it's all there, and it feels pretty good. The tires are actually still soft, which is very odd. I think I've got some shocks and stuff that'll work for it, but we'll probably give this a complete tear down like I do. Getting pretty good at that now. On these cars, I can do it relatively fast. Just spend the evening tearing it down, washing everything, and replacing bits that are broken. Overall, what I paid for it, it's going to be an excellent parts car, even if it just ends up getting rebuilt and used as a roller for a nice body or something. I don't have any TA02 bodies that would be correct, or TA01 bodies that would be correct for it. I don't have a Skyline or nothing, but who knows? We'll find something eventually for it. So let's take a look at the pretty car. threw it back in the box it came in. It did come with some of the retaining inner pieces for the grill and the wing, and it came with a tip of the wing, but not a whole wing. That looks like that's the driver's side with the gas door cut out. Didn't survive. No other parts to the wing though, unfortunately, so it's something. But this one, I spent a little bit more on this one, and for obvious reasons. But this car, I knew it before I bought it. It has some damage from shipping prior to the, I guess when the person I got it from got it. So our wing is broken. There's no inner piece on this side, and it's cracked right there. That's been repaired. There's also a pretty good crack in the hood right here coming from our little turbo intake down to the headlight, but this thing is beautiful. There's absolutely no yellowing on this car whatsoever. My Repsol one, which I'll show you again here in a little bit, has got a little bit of yellowing on it, especially on the hard plastic parts, but this thing is beautiful. We got the right tire and wheel. Everything is mint. Sticker placement stuff is great. Everything's in great condition. There's one little dent in the Lex end here, which I'm guessing whatever shipping impact broke the wing, wrinkled the body here a little bit, but it's in the window. It's not a bad thing at all. This thing is just pretty. It has the right look, the right stance, and the chassis on it is fantastic. So let's take a look at that. Switch to the handheld camera. You can see that crack there is pretty gnarly, but it's really not even that noticeable. You can only see it from certain angles. And the wing itself, this side, the mount and everything is broken out of it, but I've hot glued it back into place. That's how it was on there when I got it. Of course, it got knocked loose again during shipping. This side had an actual crack in it. It's been glued and brushed painted. Some of the stickers are trying to peel up a little bit around the wing, but it's the nature of the beast with these old cars. But I'm digging it. The front pop-up lights are in excellent shape. No curb rash, no nothing on it. Just a good looking car. So this one has a TA02. It is period correct though. It does have some features that they don't come with anymore. So you know it's a little bit of an older one. Has the mounting bracket up here for the 3-step mechanical speed controller, as well as the adjustable servo mount to run the mechanical speed controller. And we've got a little Tower Hobbies basic servo in there, just keeping everything together, but it's completely brand new. Everything in here, the motor is perfect. We've got our, that's part of the mechanical thing. It's got our antenna mount with some little aluminum doodad on it, but this is just completely mint. There is not a scratch on the bottom of this chassis whatsoever. It's got good O-rings on all the shocks, which most people don't even put on there. It is just a superb looking piece. In excellent shape. So that was a big plus with this. The chassis is mint. I didn't really get a good look at the chassis. I was buying it more just for the body. And yeah, it worked out. It's interesting, their rear body mount configuration. I've never seen it set up like that, but it fits the body perfect. The wheelbase lines up. Everything is good as gold on it. Not much else to say about that. It's all, again, all stock. It does not have ball bearings. I already pulled the tire off and looked when I first got it. It has plastic bushings, which, you know, we're not going to drive it, so it's good enough. And this one's so clean, there's no reason to rebuild it. The shocks on it feel fantastic. I mean, that's the flex we get with keeping 3 on the ground. The suspension and everything just feels phenomenal. That, really happy with that. Really pleased with that purchase. So, yeah, it's drastically different than the one that's on the Repsol Celica body. So that Repsol Celica body, again, very yellow. There's some deep gouges. All the plastic parts are yellowing a little bit. Look like they were painted with a paint pen. The wing doesn't look like it was painted at all, so it's not nearly as nice as the other one, but still a pretty good, solid piece. But the chassis on this was the selling point. And again, I don't think any of this is actual vintage. It's got upgraded springs. We've got the later model silver gearboxes off of the short wheelbase, and it's got some kind of brushless setup in it. I don't think I've even run this car. It's kind of a waste having that on there. We may swap that out. It's a full FRP chassis. It's got some nice stuff on it, but yeah, it's just kind of a display piece, so we may end up swapping some of that out for another vehicle later. But that about wraps it up for this. I just wanted to, you know, trying to grow the collection and just keeping some content coming on this stuff. I know it's different than what we usually do on the channel, and a lot of people don't like it, but it's part of RC, it's part of the history, it's part of why I'm doing what I'm doing today with the hobby. And yeah, I like to save these things, and it makes me happy. So I am on the lookout. I posted some stuff on Instagram about it. I'm trying to find a Honda CR-V body, the little SUV that came on the CC01. Not looking for nice like this. I'm looking for junk like the one in the back. I got a project I've been wanting to do for a long time with that, and they're just so hard to find. There's one on eBay, and they don't have any pictures inside the box. It's still supposedly unassembled kit, but it's buried and it's covered in oil, and it looks ridiculous, and it's like $700, and there's no way I'm gonna gamble that much on it. But yeah, if anybody knows whereabouts, you got one sitting around from when you were a kid that's beat all up, if it's not broken, you know, missing lenses and stuff, that's gonna be very hard to find. But with the way things are now, maybe somebody 3D prints them and stuff like that. But I want to do a fun project with one of those, so anybody knows one, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook on the RC Everyday page. And yeah, send me some pictures of what you got. But until next time, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Keep it scale, and get out there and do something fun with the hobby, whether it's just collecting and putting them on a shelf and curating a collection, or you're building crawlers or bashers or whatever. Just get out there and have some fun. I'll see y'all in the next video.